You know, it's pretty amazing how one single moment, something that seems so small at the time, can just completely change the course of a person's life. We're going to dive into a story just like that today. An incredible story about a teacher, a student, and a promise. A promise that ended up shaping a nation.
So, here's the big question we're tackling today. What turns a moment of, let's be honest, mischief into a lifelong mission? How does a conversation in a classroom turn a kid who's causing trouble into a national hero? Well, it all kicks off when one person decides to be a mentor instead of just a disciplinarian.
Okay, so let's set the scene. Our story starts with this really wise teacher and a student who's, well, he's being a bit of a handful, you know? Just having a little too much fun and disrupting the whole class. But here's the thing. Instead of just yelling at him, the teacher sees something more. He sees an opportunity.
And this is the line that kicks everything off. He says, "Hey, come here, my boy. Why are you behaving so carelessly?" Now, it's firm, for sure, but did you catch that? My boy. There's real care in that. It's not an attack. It's an invitation to talk. And you can imagine the boy, feeling pretty ashamed, walks up to his teacher.
And what the teacher does next is just brilliant. He doesn't go on a rant about being noisy or disrespectful. Nope. Instead, he drops this huge piece of wisdom on him. He says that discipline is the first step to success. Think about that. He's not just fixing a problem in the moment. He's trying to plant the seed for a whole new way of thinking.
All right, and this next part, this is where you can really see the teacher's genius at work. He knows he's got the boys' full attention now, so he makes this perfect pivot. He moves from a lesson about discipline to a question that's about to change, well, everything. A question designed to pull out a hidden dream.
And here it is, the big moment. He asks, "Now, my child, tell me, what is your dream in life?" Wow. I mean, that's not just a question, is it? It's like a call to adventure. It's asking the boy to stop thinking about who he is right now and start thinking about who he could become. It's giving him permission to dream big.
And the boy's response? It's instant. No hesitation at all. He says, "Sir, my dream is to become an IAS officer." Now, for anyone who might not be familiar, the IAS, the Indian Administrative Service, is a really big deal. It's the top civil service in the country. Becoming an officer means taking on a massive amount of responsibility for the public. So yeah, this wasn't just some small-time dream. This was a huge, life-changing ambition just waiting under the surface.
Okay, so having a big dream is great, right? But it's not enough. The teacher knows that the why behind the dream is what really matters. He gets that his job right now is to help the boy connect this huge ambition to a real purpose, to give it a moral compass.
So he immediately follows up with another killer question. He asks, "But tell me, what will you do once you become an IAS officer?" See what he's doing? He's pushing the boy to think beyond just the cool title and the uniform. He's asking, what's the point? What's the real purpose of this dream?
And he doesn't just let the boy answer and leave it at that. No way. The teacher actually turns that purpose into a solid pledge, a promise. He has the boy repeat these 4 things out loud. "I'll work to remove corruption, I'll become one of the greatest officers, I'll inspire others, and I'll be an ideal officer." It's like he's making him sign a verbal contract with his own future.
So as you can imagine, the boy is absolutely buzzing with excitement. He's fired up and ready to change the world right now. But the teacher has one more lesson to teach, and it might be the toughest one of all. It's about the massive, massive gap between having a dream and actually making it happen. And you can just hear it in his voice, can't you? He shouts, "Sir, make me an IAS officer today itself. I want to start fighting bad people right now." I mean, that's pure, raw passion right there. It's amazing, but it's totally untamed. He wants to skip all the hard work and just jump straight to the finish line.
This is where the teacher delivers such a crucial lesson. He contrasts the boy's fiery passion with the calm patience that an officer has to have. It's one thing to know what you want to do, but it's a completely different game to master how you get it done. And that takes discipline. It takes control.
And this is the core of it right here. The teacher brings this huge, soaring dream right back down to earth. He tells him, no one can become an officer overnight. Only your focus, hard work, and study will take you there. Basically, there are no shortcuts, there's no magic wand. The only way forward is through pure, focused hard work. So, what happened? Did it stick? You bet it did. The years go by, the boy becomes a young man, and he never ever forgets that conversation. He takes every single piece of that advice to heart. That one moment in the classroom, it basically became the blueprint for the rest of his life.
And let's be clear, this journey was long and it was hard. It started with that simple promise made by a young boy to his teacher. And it ends, years and years of sleepless nights and grinding work later, with the reality of a man standing tall in that crisp officer's uniform.
And then comes this incredible moment, the hero's return. He walks right back into that same teacher's office, not as a naughty kid anymore, but as the man he swore he would become. He salutes his mentor and says, "Sir, I did it. Today I am an IAS officer. I will serve my nation with honesty and courage." The promise was kept.
And the teacher's response? You can just feel the pride. He says, "Yes, my son. Today, a dream has turned into reality. You are the true hero of our nation." It's just perfect. The circle is complete. The mentor gets to see that the little seed he planted all those years ago has grown into this incredible tree, one that's going to serve the whole country.
So what do we take away from all this? I mean, it's a fantastic story, but it's about more than just one boy's path. There's a really powerful, universal message in here about the potential that's tucked away inside every single one of us.
The teacher's final piece of wisdom was this: never stop dreaming. Dreams are the seeds of great revolutions. And that's really the heart of it all, isn't it? That a dream, if you give it purpose, if you back it up with discipline and hard work, it has the power to change everything. Not just your life, but maybe even the world.
And that leaves us with one last question to think about. If it's true, if dreams really are the seeds of great revolutions, whether they're personal revolutions or something much bigger, then the only question left to ask is, what will you grow?